Hello everyone, we are students from section 6 programming technique 2, and today we gonna present the last part of our project, which is the first part. So we have been doing this since the beginning of semester, and we did jump part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4 right now. So for part 4 we mainly showing how the game works, the final product, and how also each classes work and how they are related to each other. So now I'm going to share my screen and show you how the game works. So this is the code, it's main manager, so I will run it and show how the game works. So this is the opening window, so it says the rules of the game, like use the left and right arrow keys to move the basket, and also when you catch 50 score of good foods to win, and avoid rotten food, lose 3 lives and it's over. So I'm going to press any key and it will start. I'm going to show how the game is won first. So as you can see, these blue ones are bad food with cross, and the yellow ones are burger, the green ones are fruit. So I try to avoid bad food and catch the good food. When I reach score 50, I will win the game. So as you can see, I won the game, and now I can exit the game or restart it. So I'm going to restart and show how the game is lost. So I'm going to restart, and it shows the opening window again. So I press any key. So now I'm going to show how to lose the game. So as you can see, this blue one is bad food. So I'm going to catch the bad food here. So one bad food. As you can see, the life become 2. So I catch the second one, the life became 1. So when I catch the third one, it's game over. So this is how the game works, and overall the logic is like this. So now my friend's gonna talk about the classes they implemented. So Hamza,
Hi everyone, my name is Hamza, and I'll be explaining the basket class, inshallah, in our food catcher game. As last time in project number 3, or phase number 3 of the project, I also explained each file for the basket, but today only we are going to explain what's the main components of the basket class and what's its relations. The basket class represents the player catcher at the bottom of the screen. It includes private attributes such as X, Y coordinates and the movement speed. We implemented encapsulation by keeping the data private and using public getter and setter to get functions of the get X and get Y, and the move left and the move right for the arrows on your keyboard to control the basket behavior as you wish. The basket's draw class uh, method displays it on the screen as a filled rectangle inside the screen that appears in front of you. When the player presses left or right arrows, the basket moves wherever the player يعني, moves it. This is tested individually in the main basket CPP, where we visually observe the basket movement and the boundary behavior. The basket class is associated with the game manager. This is one of the relationships. It's associated with the game manager class through composition. The game manager contains the basket object and directly manages it from the movement and the display as the part of the game loop. That's all from my part. Now I will leave it to my friend Kyle.
Hello everyone, I'm Huang Kai and I'll walk you through the full class hierarchy. The abstract food class is the parent for all food items in our game. It includes shared attributes like X and Y position and methods like for, draw, and escort. The draw method is virtual and overridden in each child class to give distinct appearance. And good food is an abstract class derived from food and used to group healthy food like fruit and burger. Each subclass has its own draw and own catch method. Fruit as 5 points while burger as 10 points. Their appearance and falling behavior are different, and you can clearly see that in the main food CPP test file. The relationship between food and good food with fruit burger is classical inheritance. It allows close relation and make it easier to handle all good food types polymorphically in Game Manager. These classes are extensioned in Game Manager using the spawn food method. Depending on the random type, it creates a food burger or rotten food. That's all from me. Now let's go to the next member who will explain rotten food and the scoreboard system.
So hello again, my name is Mutalib and I'm gonna explain how the rotten food class and also the scoreboard class, how they work. So the rotten food is subclass of food. It overrides a draw function to display in red and has its own on-catch method. And a method when the basket catches rotten food, the player loses 1 life. They showcase the concept of polymorphism to Game Manager and treats all food as food pointers but handles them differently. Like it is polymorphism because when it is the same method like on catch, but when in the Game Manager when we catch bad food we lose the lives, but when we catch the good food we get the score. So it's the polymorphism here. And for the scoreboard, it's a helper class that displays the current scoreboard. It displays the current score and remaining lives on the screen. It has a draw method that uses outrex. It uses outrex and display values in the top right corner. It follows encapsulation, which cleans separation between game data and rendering logic. The encapsulation is here, like you can see the private and public. So the rotten food is created dynamically in Game Manager using composition, and scoreboard is also composed inside the Game Manager and updated continuously during gameplay. That wraps up my section. Now the final member, which is Sean, he will explain the Game Manager and how the game flows.
Hello, I'm Kailun and I will explain the Game Manager class and the main game logic. So Game Manager is the core controller of the game. It encapsulates attributes like we can see score, lives, game state, and a fixed size array of falling foot of object. It also manages object movements. We can see down there movements, input handling, spawning logic, and also win-lose condition. So it uses composition to manage objects of basket and also scoreboard, and also aggregation to dynamically create food-derived objects. So we implemented spawn food to randomly create fruit, a burger, or rotten food at various X positions. So this fall using the fall method, and when called, the on-catch method updates scores or lives. Okay, so the update game function handles rendering, collision detection, and also game win-loss logic, and drawing all elements. And we also added continuous food spawning by timing the spawn intervals. So we also added a start screen and end screen with options to restart or exit. Yeah, here. Okay. So all of this is managed inside the main manager CPP. So the game manager showcases both encapsulation and association principles clearly. That's all.
So this was all from our group, and as you could see, the all classes that we implemented and all the members talked about it. We already showcased it in the beginning of the video, how everything worked, like the basket movement, the catching the good food, catching the bad food, and also the starting and ending windows. And so that's all from our group. Thank you for your attention.